Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Come on in and have a seat. Great to see you. We are going to begin with two opening songs. The first, Oziv Zimrat Yah, is on page 343. And then the second, Shir Chadash, is on 344 of your prayer book. So you can start off on 343. And while you're getting there, Oziv Zimrat Yah, Vayhili Lishua, Ella. Where are those words found? In this week's Torah portion, in your Torah portion, indeed. These are the words from the Song of the Sea. Oziv Zimrat Yah Vayhili Lishua. Let's join together. On page 344, these words, Shir Chadash, a new song.
So you may notice a little theme emerging here. Song, singing, music. The cantor talked about the song at the sea, known as Shirat Hayam, which is in Parshat Beshalach, which if you want to learn more, you can come listen to Ella's Devar Torah tomorrow morning. Rabbi Nambi is going to talk about it a little later tonight. But this is also known as Shabbat Shira, literally the Sabbath of song, because we sing this important song at the sea. And so we've got this really beautiful musical service that we've put together. And I was looking for something about Shabbat Shira, and this piece from my teacher, Rabbi Dahlia Marks, who's at HUC in Jerusalem, taught that there's something about songs that allows us to learn deeply in a different way, to gain knowledge not through intellectual effort, but through natural and pleasant absorption and exposure. Right? We experience our service differently. And so our thought for tonight is that we're going to move through the music of the service and just sort of see how it washes over us, and in honor of Shabbat Shirah. And there's also a special theme throughout with the composers. So Cantor Shmuel, will you say a word about the composers that you've picked for tonight?
I was thinking about Shabbat Shirah. It happens every year. And this year in particular, I thought, did you guys know that it is 50 years that women have been in the cantorate? This is the 50th anniversary of women cantors in the Reform movement. Yes, thanks to my friend and teacher, Barbara Osfeld, who was the first. And so many, not all, but many of the composers tonight are by women composers, many cantors. That Shir Chadash by Julie Silver. So yes, let's continue with.
All right, so we'll recognize that all of us are here for different reasons, and in particular, we want to extend a special greeting to the mourners in our midst with the traditional words of our people. Hamakom yenachem etchem b'toch sha'ar avelei Tzion v'Yerushalayim. May God comfort you and all those who mourn in Zion and Jerusalem. And to begin our celebration of Shabbat and Shabbat Shirah, I want to invite up a family who is celebrating, the Yotam family. So Maya and Marina Erman Yotam and Avi Yotam and Ella Yotam are going to come up and lead us in candlelighting and kiddush. Candlelighting is on page 2.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
So Ella, here, I'll give this to you and have you lead us in kiddush over here on page 5.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher gesham mitzvotav v'ratzavanu b'shabbat kodsho v'ahava uvratzon hinhilanu zikaron l'maseh v'reishit ki hu yom tehillah lemikra'e kodesh zecher l'tziat mitzrayim ki vanu v'acharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha ve'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh Shabbat.
Keep singing Lecha Dodi, page 20. We'll sing verses 1, 2, 5, and 9, rising and facing the entrance for verse 9.
Lecha Dodi,
remain standing and turn to page 28 for the Baruch Hu. Page 32.
This is just this beautiful Ahavat Olam, and we're about to start it, but I'm going to invite my friend Margot Millman to come and join us on the bima, and have your music here. Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Please be seated. The words to the Ve'ahavta are going to come up on the screen. This is a English translation. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, you will love Adonai with all your heart.
Love, only love, with all your heart. Love, only love, with all your soul. Listen to the wisdom inside and around you.
As you're walking through the day, make this world a better place. Children will learn, and their future will be love. Love, only love, with all your heart. Love, only love, with all your soul. Listen to your wisdom inside and around you. You will remember in your home and on your way. Make your life a voice of God. Be a sculptor for the holy. Be a doorway for love. Love, only love, with all your heart. Love, only love, with all your soul. Listen to your wisdom inside and around you. You will remember. You will remember. You will remember.
Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were told before we ever stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it's eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promised land passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands and marching together. Micha Mocha, page 40.
All right, so these are the words that are going to be sung this week in our Torah portion. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, who is like you, God. So we're going to be singing. So I want to call your attention. We're going to sing Mi chamocha, one of my favorite melodies, the Hasidic one. And then, you won't be surprised, and then you're going to quickly turn to page 342 for a special edition. A surprise. You could go there and see what it is if you want. Okay, ready? Yalla
Now we turn back to page 42 for Hashkivenu.
Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms.
Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storm. Hashkivenu. Hashkivenu. Adonai Eloheinu. Hashkivenu. Let shalom.
Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms.
Hashkivenu. Hashkivenu. Adonai Eloheinu. Eloheinu. Let shalom. Everyone, let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms.
Please rise in body and in spirit and turn to page 46 for the Amidah.
Adonai Smatai Tiftach. Adonai Smatai Tiftach. are on page 62.
So since it's Shirat Hayam, the Song of the Sea, we thought we'd read it, because why not? And it feels really important. It's actually some of the most beautiful calligraphy in the Torah as well, so we want you to be able to see it as well. So sorry to those of you in the back. But we're going to actually take the Torah out of the Ark, and we'll read it in a moment. So we're going to ask those who are able to please rise as we turn to page 244 as we remove the Torah from the Ark.
And you may be seated.
A postmodern Israeli thinker, Rav Shimon Rosenberg, taught that truly redemption itself is dependent on song. His teaching is based on insights from the Talmud, which suggests that God did not make Hezekiah, a Judean king of Israel, the Messiah during the Assyrian siege of Jerusalem because Hezekiah failed to sing. Hezekiah was a candidate for this messianic prophecy as described in the book of Ezekiel. According to the prophecy, Hezekiah was expected to battle Gog-Magog, understood as Assyria, the enemy, and he would emerge victorious, ushering in the prophetic messianic age in Israel. However, his consideration to be a Messiah was ultimately revoked because he did not sing. I understand your thoughts. Many of us here would have failed this test to become the Messiah. Rabbi Rosenberg, however, is conveying in this message that without a song, one lacks vision and cannot be inspired to lead or to move forward. This week's Torah portion, we are reading that the Israelites sing Shirat Hayam, the Song of the Sea, also known sometimes as the Song of Moses. They sing in the climatic moment after crossing the Sea of Reeds on foot and nearly escaping the pursuing Egyptian army. Moses and the Israelites burst into song of praise to God. Miriam leads the women in singing and dancing, expressing joy and gratitude for their newly found freedom and survival. However, what we know is that this moment of celebration is very brief. It's very short-lived, because the Israelites quickly fall back into fear and despair as they now face the uncertainties of the wilderness that lies ahead. While in Egypt, Moses and Aaron have a song of their own, "Let my people go." Then after the 10 plagues are afflicted on the land of Egypt, Pharaoh reluctantly eventually lets the Israelites leave. However, he quickly changes his mind and pursues after them. With the Sea of Reeds in front of them and the Egyptian army behind them, the Israelites fall in panic. They say to Moses, "Was it because there were no graves in Egypt that you brought us to die in the wilderness? What have you done to us by leading us out of Egypt? Isn't it what we told you in Egypt? Leave us alone and we will serve the Egyptians. It is better for us to serve the Egyptians than to die in the wilderness." It is understandable that after many years of slavery, the Egyptians lost the song of their soul. All they knew was the suffering they experienced in Egypt, and now, as bad as it seems, it sounded familiar. But now they also have to face the uncertainties of the wilderness. Moses reassures the Israelite people that do not be afraid, stand firm and witness the deliverance that God will bring to you today. For the Egyptians you see today, you will never see them again. See today is a day you will never experience again. Adonai will fight for you. You just need to stay calm. This is not what God has in mind. God responds to Moses saying, "Why are you crying out to me? Tell the Israelites to move forward." Truly, redemption is possible only if people have a vision of a different life, believe that there's something out there for them waiting on the other side, and have a will to move forward. For this reason, the Midrash introduces a new character to the story of this crossing of the sea. The rabbis invent a new hero, Nachshon ben Aminadav. They imagine truly that at least one Israelite has I think, believes, at least in the promised land, a better life than they experienced in Egypt. According to this story, only when the Israelites saw Nachshon ben Aminadav stepping into the water were they encouraged as well to move forward. There's another midrash that interprets the word then as used at the beginning of the Song of the Sea to represent two songs, a song of the past and a song for the future. When we hear, then Moses and the Israelites sang, they are singing the song of the past, a brief celebration, a brief moment of gratitude to God for their deliverance and joy after crossing the Red Sea. However, then also points to the future. It is embodied in the belief or in a promised land, a better world, a peaceful Jerusalem. This song goes beyond our anger and pain. It inspires us to journey through the wilderness. Then the song of the future is captured in the words of the prophets. Then our mouths will be filled with laughter. Then nations shall be at peace. Then all humanity shall be treated with dignity. Then, tonight, as we will be chanting from the Torah, we'll be joining our ancestors in singing at the shores of the sea the song of freedom. May the song of the future as well ring in our minds, help us to avoid despair, anger, and hopelessness as we move forward. Let us refuse to normalize evil and strive for good. Shabbat Shalom.
Right, so we are about to, sorry, I had turned on my mic. We are about to chant this beautiful song. It is a custom that the congregation will stand while this portion is read, this song, and you'll notice, and we're going to actually hold the Torah up for you to see the poetry that Rabbi was talking about. There are two, this is the main poem in our Torah, and it looks like waves. If you imagine it as waves coming across the page, right, Lisa? We have a scribe in the house. And there's also a special song that is sung within the trope. When we get to the words, Mi chamocha, you're welcome to sing along, especially, well, Ella, you're going to sing along. Mi chamocha bailim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar bakodesh, norati lo tosefele. For our aliyah this evening, I would like to call up a very wonderful couple to the bima. A special couple who we love. This couple is celebrating their 25th wedding anniversary this Shabbat. So I'd like to call them up for this aliyah, this ufruf, as you might say. Ya'amdu Netanela bat Reuven ve'Aharon ben Avram. Okay. Ready? Okay. Okie dokie. Oh, please stand. Okay, that's good. We don't need that much space. I do need that. All right. So, here, let's go like this. No, you don't have to hold it up. You could hold it down as much as you like. Be comfortable. All right, here we go. Baruch et Adonai. Baruch et Adonai Ambarach. Baruch Adonai Ambarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher b'chabanu mikol hamim v'notam lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Thank you. My Gabbai Eat is now here. Amen. Az yashir Moshe u'vnei Yisrael et hashira hazot ladonai vayomeru lemor ashira ladonai ki ga'oga sus v'roch bo rama vayam Ozi v'zimrat ya vayhili lishua Zeili v'andehu Elohei avivaro memenhu Adonai ish milchama Adonai shemo Markevot paro v'chelo yara vayam Umivchar shalishav tube'u v'yam suf Tehomot yechas yumu yardu v'imsolot k'mo aven Yemincha Adonai nedari bakoch Yemincha Adonai tirat soyev Uverov konecha taros kamecha Tishalach aronecha yochalemo kakash Uveruach apecha ner mumayim V'nitzvu chmoned nozlim Kafu utamot belev yam amar oyev Erdof asig lachalek shalal Tim la'emo nafshi ari karbi tori shemo yadi Nashavta v'ruchacha ki samo yam Tzalalu kaoferet b'mayim adirim Mi chamocha bailim Adonai Mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh Norati lo Natita yeminecha tivlaemo aretz Nachita v'chastecha mzuka alta Nehalta ve'ozecha el neve kodshecha Shama u'amim yirgazun Chilachaz yoshvei pelashet Az nivhalu alufei Edom Elei Moav yochazemo Ra'ad namogu Kol yoshvei Chenan
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam Asher natan lanu Torah emet V'chayei olam natan b'chochenu Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Wonderful. Please be seated. You two stay here. And I'd like to, yes, show, where are they? Okay, I'd like to, yes, well, I'm going to invite them up in just a minute, but you're going to come up. Let me grab something else that I need. Okay. All right. Hi. Hello. Well, I want to say that it is fitting that we are celebrating this milestone anniversary this Shabbat, on Shabbat Shirah, the Sabbath of song. After all, singing brought you together. It was one of those things that drew you to each other. And you even sang your first duet on your first date. I understand that you sang Row, Row, Row Your Boat with the piano the big piano at FAO Schwartz. Yeah. In San Francisco, that was just over 26 years ago. And in many ways, singing is what binds you also to Beth Am, because the two of you are both pillars of our Beth Am choir family. And when I think about the two of you in particular as a couple, I imagine the most beautifully sweet melody and counterpoint. I imagine the perfect duet. The notes moving together in sync, each note adding to the other's beauty, allowing it to be heard in a way it never was before. Yes, Alan and Janet, you are a song. Our Torah portion this week retells the Israelites' birth story. It was through this song, the passing through the waters from slavery to freedom, that the Israelite slaves were reborn as the Jewish people. 25 years ago this week, on the day before Valentine's Day, the two of you took a chance. You dove into the water and started a new life. And what a sweet life it has been, filled with love, adventure, and family. Like our ancestors, you were reborn. And so, in the presence of our Torah, I would like to offer you the seventh of the Sheva Brachot, and to hold the chuppah over your heads, over the two of you, I would like to invite up your family to join us on the bima. So if you are here as a member of Alan and Janet's family, please come and join us on the bima. And I'd like you two to come and stand So here we are. Imagine it's your wedding day. You have this beautiful chuppah. The four of you come. Each of you take one corner of this. You boys take the bottom, and you're going to hold it up, and you two are going to stand under there. There is some crowd participation in this beautiful blessing, but this goes to the two of you. Come closer, come closer, come closer, and you two stand right. That's good. Okay, that's good. This is how we want it. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bara sason v'simcha chatan v'chala asher bara sason v'simcha chatan v'chala gila rina diitza v'chedva Ava ve'achava shalom v'reut Me'era Adonai Eloheinu Yishama be'arei Yehuda Uve'chutzot Yerushalayim Kol sason ve'kol simcha Kol chatan ve'kol kala Kol mitzalot chatonim mekupatam U'ne'arim mishtei neginatam Baruch atah Adonai Misameach chatan im hakala And everyone sings Amen. You drink your cup. We praise you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, creator of joy and gladness, bride and groom, love and kinship, peace and friendship. O God, may there always be heard in the cities of Israel and the streets of Jerusalem the sounds of joy and of happiness, the voice of the groom and the voice of the bride, the shouts of young people celebrating and the songs of children at play. We praise you, our God, who causes the bride and groom to rejoice together. And we sing, a simin tavu, mazel tavu, mazel tavu, simin tavu, mazel tavu, mazel tavu, simin tavu, mazel tavu, mazel tavu, mazel tavu, simin tavu, yehelanu, yehelanu, yehelanu. Alecha Yisrael, yehelanu, yehelanu, alecha Yisrael, yehelanu, yehelanu, alecha Yisrael, yehelanu, yehelanu, alecha Yisrael. Wonderful. Mazel tov, mazel tov. Let's dress this up real quick. All right, we're going to conclude. We're going to sing together the Misha Berach. First, we're going to put the Torah away. Thank you for standing, and we're going to sing Aleinu together. Page.
Page 282 at the bottom of the page.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו כל
continue with our prayer of healing, Misha Berach, as we are lifted up and propelled forward by our song of the past. We think about this moment that we are in. We recognize that there are those in our midst who need us to share our strength with them, who are in need of healing of body or spirit. In particular, we're sending prayers for healing to Susan Aaron, Ginny Anderson, Gabrielle Bergman, Marion Blackman, David Ben Devora, Diane Denenberg, Mark Cohn, Ron Cote, Abigail Covert, Sipora Feigl Batsara, Marty Gelman, Moritz Huppert, Norman V. Martello, Harvey Rabin, Bobby Rosencrans, and Philip Spiegel. If there are others that you're thinking of in need of healing tonight, I invite you to share those names with our community. Misha Berach is on page 253 in the middle of the page. Turn to page 259 for our prayer for the state of Israel and all its inhabitants.
Avinu Shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'Gohalo, v'adechet Medinat Yisrael, Reshit Tzmichat Geulateinu. Avinu Shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'Gohalo, v'adechet Medinat Yisrael, Reshit Tzmichat Geulateinu.
O Heavenly One, protector and redeemer of Israel, bless the state of Israel, which marks the dawning of hope for all who seek peace. Shield it beneath the wings of your love. Spread over it the canopy of your peace. Send your light and truth to all who lead and advise, guiding them with your good counsel. Establish peace in the land and fullness of joy for all who dwell there, as the Declaration of Independence of Israel calls for a place of peace for those of every race, culture, and nation and religion throughout the land. And we say together, Amen.
Amen.
A couple of announcements. First, a reminder that our Shared Identity Project is underway. This is the time where you can sign up. You can go on our website to sign up for a listening session and encourage you to do that. throughout this month. Another note that our Rabbi Nematoff's Teshuvah program is this Sunday at 1 o'clock in the BK. And finally, our tzedakah box this month, and as we did last month as well, continues to go to support those who were impacted by the devastating wildfires in Los Angeles. We're supporting the Jewish Federation of Los Angeles's Wildfire Relief Fund. Encourage you to give generously, either in our tzedakah box, online. There are many ways to give. If you have questions about how you can send money in for this worthy cause, let one of us know. Happy to direct you based on your level of technological comfort, or there's a tzedakah box where you can put cash in, though, as well. We turn now to our prayer of memory on page 294. Lost to our Bethlehem community this week was Joel Felt, the husband of Frederica Lowenberg Felt, father of Gwen Wachtel, Ross Felt, and our temple member, past president and former executive director Rachel Tash, father-in-law of Jeff Wachtel, Abigail Felt, and Ted Tash, grandfather of 9 grandchildren and 7 great-grandchildren. This week we're also in the period of Shloshim, the first 30 days of mourning for Julie Friedberg-Chesson, Sheila Strasberg, and David Habib. And this Shabbat marks the Yartzeit, the anniversary of death, for Eleanor Azevedo, Arthur Barnes, Helene Barnes, Shylem Barstein, Catherine Bauer, Brianna Lydia Becker, Joan Marilyn Burkett, Victor Brill, Miriam Eisman Brown, Randy Cohan, Victor Friedman, Arthur Freitas, Rachel Futterwhite, Ruth Goodman, Elaine Esther Green, George Guido, Anna Gutzeit, Abraham Height, Florence Herbach, Alphine Jacobs, Elliot Josephson, Jeanette Cameron, Carol Ann Kahn, Herman Cantor, Florence Katz, Stanley Katz, Richard Kaufman, Evelyn Klein, Lena Klein, Peter Kornfeld, Irene Lane, Daniel Levinson, Morris Levinson, Anna Liebhaber, Jack Laurel, Lori Luft, Jack Mann, Jack Martyr, Walter Margulies, Cy Mark, Harry Markowitz, Elizabeth McCann, Dorothy Norma Middleman, Rochelle Morad, Bernard Ormland, Belle Pearl, Henrietta Person, Benjamin Person, Leah Quintana, Arnold Marvin Richter, Lillian Kramer Robinson, Joseph Rosenfeld, Lillian Salter, Doris Schatz, Anita Schiller Newman, Ralph Schwartz, Label Schleifer, Sherman Shore, Bertha Siegel, Helen Snyder Simmons, Carolyn Sinclair, Ken Slavitt, Miriam Snyder, Martin Sobel, Harriet Steinberg, Barry Stock, Rose Strauss, Nathan Strauss, Albert Tabin, Mickey Tillman, Joseph Weisblatt, Jenny Waxman, Michael Weber, Jerry White, Ruth Zaligs, Jules Zolman, and David Zlatnik. If you are in the first year of mourning, I invite you to rise and share the name of the people that you're remembering. And if there are others whose names we haven't read, I invite you to rise and share those names. We rise together as a community of strength and solidarity as we recite Mourner's Kaddish, page 294. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, ve'alma divra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uvyomechon, uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam ulamei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shmei dekudesha b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushpechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, v'imru amen. May the one who creates peace on high bring peace and comfort to all who are bereaved. And we say together, Amen. We'll sing Words of Hope, Lu Yehi, page 321.
And Lu Yehi, written by Naomi Shemer, the very best woman composer that we have. So let's join together in these words of hope. We'll sing the first and last paragraph, yeah? Od yesh mifratz lavan ba'ofek, mul anan shachor kaved, kol shenevakesh lu yehi.
352.
B'chalonot ha'erev, or neirot ha'chag ro'eh, kol shenevakesh lu yehi. Lu yehi, ana, lu yehi, kol shenevakesh lu yehi. Lu yehi, ana, lu yehi, kol shenevakesh lu yehi. בתוך שכונה קטנה מוצלת, בית קט עם גג אדום, כל שנבקש לו יהי. זה סוף הקיץ, סוף הדרך, תן להם לשוב חלום, כל שנבקש לו יהי. Lu yehi, ana, lu yehi, kol shenevakesh lu yehi. Lu yehi, ana, lu yehi, kol shenevakesh lu yehi. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be.
As Ella makes her way up here to lead us
Maybe
in
Maya
Motzi.
can join her too.
Sure. I
Why
want to.
don't- Sorry, can we also invite our bride and groom to join us on the bima for Hamotzi?
So I want to just say a special thank you to our wonderful musicians this evening, Russell Norman, Ben Lloyd on the oboe, Margot Millman on backup vocals, Cantor Schmal for arranging it all so beautifully. And also a special thank you as Alan and Janet come up, a reminder that they've sponsored a really beautiful oneg in honor of their 25th wedding anniversary. So mazel tov to the two of you, and to you, Ella, as well. So let us continue, end our service with Motzi.
You come up too. You don't have to say.
Ready?
Just hold them.
1, Chad, Shtaim, Shalosh.
Baruch
atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Join us across the hall.